Greetings everyone, and thanks for dropping in for another paranormal pit stop. Tonight, our focus lies on a mysterious location saturated in urban legends, conspiracy theories, and local lore. Are you ready to explore the Coral Castle? Located off South Dixie Highway between the communities of Homestead and Leisure City in Florida lies the Coral Castle, an oolite limestone arrangement comprised of a number of megalithic formations, mostly limestone produced from coral, and each weighing in at several tons. Historically, in 1912, 26-year-old Edward Leedskalnin was engaged in Latvia, but was left by his love a day before their wedding, and, heartbroken, would set off to the United States. Upon his arrival, Ed would purchase a piece of land in Florida City and would begin construction of his now famous castle in 1923 as a tribute to his lost love, with not more than basic tools and scrap he'd acquired from a nearby junkyard. Ed's work would stay in Florida City until 1936, after which he would spend the following 3 years moving the castle to its current location, while renaming it as Rockgate. At just 5 feet tall and weighing all of 100 pounds, to date, no one is sure exactly how Ed managed to move such weight around. Over his 28 years of construction on the castle, he refused to allow anyone to view his process, and to add further mystery, one group of teenagers who managed to sneak in claimed they'd witnessed him moving the giant slabs around as if they were hydrogen balloons, with little effort, as if gravity just didn't apply. Ed would continue his work on the castle until his passing in 1951. He was never married and never formalized a will, resulting in ownership of the property falling into the hands of his closest living relative, his nephew, who sadly was in poor health at the time of his bequeathment. Just a year later, in 1952, the castle was sold to one Julius Levin, who would transform it into a tourist attraction, and who would alter its name at first to Rockgate Park, and later to the Coral Castle. The castle remains a privately owned tourist attraction, and boasts tours as well as audio stands which accommodate a range of languages, while also offering venue space for private events. The Coral Castle has long been surrounded in both myth and legend, with many claiming Ol' Ed built the breathtaking monument utilizing magic, singing stones, psychic abilities, alien assistance, or some form of reverse magnetism. When Leedskalnin traveled to the US sometime around 1919, he was hit with tuberculosis, but miraculously recovered, and would later comment on how he was treated with magnets. And when asked publicly about the means by which the castle was constructed, he would always answer that he was using the same secret that built the pyramids. Across the whole of the castle site, both officials and visitors have reported floating lights and balls of fire in the skies, orbs, mists, and strange forms that are commonly captured in photography, and near constant electronic malfunctions. Shrieks and screams have been heard from empty areas, and UFOs as well as extraterrestrials on ground have been encountered. Informal investigations of the castle have yielded strange energy and temperature fluctuations that some have speculated may be related to a portal or vortex in the area. Several old tales tell of families of skunk apes that once inhabited nearby woodlands, and sick visitors have noted decreases in chronic pain, alongside general improvement of their symptoms, often accompanied by a peaceful euphoria. Also reported at the Coral Castle are encounters with a fairy-type creature and what some suspect is a gnome that can both be heard chattering with each other after dark, always from just out of sight. Lastly, the full-bodied apparition of Edward himself has been sighted, most often just before dawn, seemingly measuring, planning, and sometimes simply admiring his beloved creation. Thanks for tuning in for this paranormal pit stop. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you all next time.